Ju Ingong reincarnates as a F-rank bullied demon prince, but becomes the strongest demon lord that all his stepsisters lust after. He abuses a secret glitch to save his thick dark elf sister from a secret orc ritual before they can use her. Yet saving her isn't enough, because he knows a hidden event is about to delete the entire world. He has to speedrun to God mode now, or everyone gets slaughtered. You are not ready for the glitch he uses to break the game. Back in reality, Ju Ingong is popular. The store clerk saved him a copy of Night Saga. What a legend, bro. Look at that game case. The fantasy world art is insane. Beautiful. The game shows all the classes. Knights, wizards, demons. He's ready. You can pick the human hero Locke. Look at this Chad in his armor. Trailer shows the apocalypse. Red sky, ruined buildings. Worlds cooked. Meet Zephyr Ragnaros, the Demon King's eldest son. A light design bro. Zephyr's got pure villain energy radiating off him. This guy's a problem. Game shows standard RPG quests, but in VR. Sounds absolutely sick. Our boy watches the trailer, not knowing he's about to get isekai'd. First ever VR game, so he's literally the guinea pig. What could go wrong? He throws on the VR headset. This is it. Moment of truth. He puts his phone down with the app open. Man's committed to this. He's strapping in the headset, having no idea what's about to happen. The VR system scanning with lights flashing. Tech looks advanced. He relaxes back in his gaming chair. Famous last words, bro. Connection! Blue and pink lights swirl around him. Art is stunning. Reality warps. Our boy's being wanked straight into the game world. He wakes up in a grand hall with light streaming in. Bro's confused. He's asking if he's in the game. Yes, King, you are, and no log out either. He's worried about game tropes. Shouldn't wake in a BED. Laugh my ass off, bro. Wait. Realization hits him. Who is he even playing as in this game? Someone else shows up, asking if he's still sleeping. Things get spicy. An absolute unit of an orc servant appears looking shocked at him. He's like, whoa, these graphics are insane. Orc's confused about that. He sees an elf with red eyes. Man's experiencing culture shock fast. Wait, what? He didn't even select a character. No tutorial either. The orc calls him Prince Shutra. He's the Demon King's 9th son. Wild. He's what? Shutra Ignus, the weakest demon prince? Man's panicking. Status window opens. Level 1 with all stats at 5. This build is trash. The stats are pathetic. Protagonist class, but nerfed into the ground. Even NPCs have 10 inches each stat. He's weaker than a villager. Bruh. His skills are Conquest and Protagonist Setting Adjustment. Broken names. Protagonist Setting Adjustment? That sounds sus. Is that plot armor? The orc yells, come out. Time for Shutra to face the music. Now. He steps outside and atmosphere hits heavy. Everyone's battle ready. His servants geared up for war. Something serious is going down. Orc warriors jump through the ruins. The scale of this is insane. Carrick explains they're at war. Shutra's absolutely clueless about this. The mission? Delete the Scarlet Lightning rebels. Shutra's like, what? It's his first battle? With no tutorial? He's screaming internally. The orc warlord looks absolutely menacing. This guy's not playing around. The orcs follow Shutra's shortcut through the terrain. He's leading. Carrack claims it's patrol. Classic miscommunication. Carrack notices he's acting weird. Needs an excuse fast. Minimap exists. He opens it. Speedrun strats activated. Hidden path spotted. Protagonist knowledge OP. Karak doubts the route. That way? Shutra says, follow me, it's faster. He's taking charge like a boss. All the orc units line up in formation. These boys are ready for battle. One orc warrior grins, showing his fangs. This dude is hyped for violence. They're climbing rough terrain, scrambling over these massive rocks. Shutra's struggling, but committed. His trash stats showing for real. They find massive, ornate doors. The architecture is absolutely elite. Tension builds as they approach the doors. Real action is incoming. Carrick asks if Shutra's a mage. He's shook by this shortcut knowledge. Shutra's dying from the climb, bro. Level 1 stamina is real. Shutra kicks the door trying to open it. Boom, sound effect. The doors blast open with glorious golden light. Art is stunning, bro. No way. Shutra leveled up from just walking, XP for exploring. All his stats went up. By chapter 2, everything's at 7 now. Insane growth. Shutra's trembling with excitement, looking at this. It's broken. The orc yells, hurry up! Meanwhile, Shutra's staring at his stats. Shutra says, coming! He's ready to face whatever's in that unknown. Shutra gets that determined look. Protagonist adjustment, skill icon glows. Plot armor activated. This is literally a meta skill with privileges. They enter the dark cave through the doors. That blue lighting is ominous. Lore drop. The dwarves dug this cave, but then they vanished. Where'd they go? They spot treasure. Golden chests and weapons everywhere. Huh? The orcs yell, we struck gold! They're absolutely hyped about this loot. Carrick commands LOET everything, even if it's heavy. Greed is good. Shutra tries equipping a weapon, but gets error. Stats 2, Lao, touch. He says, I'll store it anyway. Inventory hoarding strat activated. Smart. They're continuing through the treasure cave, deeper inside. More looting happening as they prepare for whatever battle is coming. Shutra's inventory map shows red dots. Wait, those look like enemies? He's staring at the screen. Something's definitely off about this. Shutra yells, everyone back off. The orcs are confused, like, huh? Ambush. The Scarlet Lightning rebels attack with brutal strikes. Boom. Chaos absolutely erupts. It was a trap the whole time. An orc drops. The enemy leader gloats, saying they knew you'd come. More enemies pour in. This trap was planned all along. The rebels are demolishing Shutra's squad. This fight is brutal. Scarlet Lightning warriors everywhere, attacking from all sides. Intense clash. It's red orcs versus green orcs in an all-out brawl. The brutal combat continues, with violence everywhere. Shutra's panicking, thinking, what do I do? His allies are dying around him. Their side is getting absolutely wrecked in this ambush. But then Shutra has an IDEA. Kill steal for XP, he can cheese this. Shutra charges in screaming, Ha-ah-eh, with a flying kick attack. The charge continues, but it's not going well for him. He's fighting desperately, trying to survive this chaos. The desperate struggle continues. He's fighting for his life. He looks at his trash weapon. Wait, can this even damage them? Eh? The situation is absolutely critical right now. Shutra gets launched backwards by the impact. He's too weak. Shutra yells in terror. He's completely outmatched by these enemies. But Carrick, the loyal orc, blocks the attack with his shield. Massive save! Carrick's protection is the only thing keeping Shutra alive right now. Shutra looks at Carrick, whispering, K-A-A-A. He's shook by that loyalty. The aftermath of that brutal clash, showing the devastation. Shutra's hands are shaking. He thinks it's just a game, but adrenaline's real. Shutra thinks, I can't do this. He wants to quit. It's way too scary. He's realizing death is absolutely real in this world. Shutra checks the menu for options, but something's missing. Huh? The menu has no logout button. He's trapped in here. Trapped? The devastating realization hits. This is SAO all over again. The Scarlet Lightning Chief approaches through the cave-looking badass. The Chief powers up with massive pink flames. This guy is broken strong. He's powering up more. The pink energy is going absolutely nuclear. The chief becomes an unstoppable force charging his attack. Shutra panics, screaming, "No, I can't die!" He sees permadeath coming. The chief's attack explodes. Destruction is raining down everywhere. Shutra gets obliterated. Speed lines and debris everywhere. Massive impact. Shutra's gasping for air, barely conscious. Huff, huff. The chief's breathing heavily after that attack. Absolute menace energy. Close up of the chief's terrifying face. He's finishing the job. Chapter 1 ends with Shutra's HP dropping to 0/15. Shutra's killed. Chapter 2 starts. Our boy jolts awake from a nightmare thinking he got deleted. Anxiety crits for massive damage. A glowing vision crowns him as the chosen one. Plot armor just upgraded to mythic tier. Golden Goddess sets the vibe check. Dominate first, then rule like a king. Simple instructions. He stalls out. Divine orders just hard reset his brain mid-cutscene. Too much info. Chaos pops off. Green orcs vs red devils. Steel screaming everywhere. Scarlet extras swarm in waves, thinking numbers beat skill. That is peak copium right there. Their boss struts in radiating menace. He thinks today is his speedrun record. Red Commander sneers. He counts heads and declares them clown tier fodder. He sends the order to wipe them. But wait, our boy is glowing on the flank. The commander falters. Awakening vibes detected. Terror leaking through his bravado. Our boy stands, sparking with aura. The comeback arc is loading in right now. System dings. New power unlocked. Telekinesis just dropped into his inventory. He is baffled. Skills appearing like gacha pulls he never even rolled for. Realization hits. Eyes widen as the UI rewrites his entire fate. Subclass reveal. Knight of Conquest. Support God mode incoming. Nerf this. Red leader panics and points. He commands chaos as his fear spikes to max. Carrick locks in. Loyal guard reading the danger and bracing hard for impact. Orc squad surges to shield the prince. Duty overrides fear every time. Our boy steadies behind his allies. Blades crash like thunder in the valley. He grips a short blade, eyeing the UI. Cautious curiosity is brewing. He clocks it. This subclass isn't standard. A rare path just unlocked for him. Curiosity flips to purpose as golden threads spark around him. It's happening. He drives a radiant pillar down. Command aura erupts like a massive banner. Instincts flood in. Arcane patterns echo like deja vu inside his mind. His gaze locks in. Our boy preps the buff with razor-sharp focus. He slams the ground. Banner skill detonates. Allies catch the wave instantly. Golden energy wraps the orcs. Adrenaline surges like liquid fire. HUD confirms conquest skill. Area buff for the homies only. Sorry, enemies. The squad feels juiced. Muscles swell and spirits roar with power. Buffed orcs advance with confidence. Our boy orders a clean sweep of the map. A single punch caves armor. Fodder gets deleted on impact. One-shot mechanics. They blitz through ranks like trucks. Red extras fold instantly like laundry. Top-down view. Buff zone turns the battlefield into an orc mosh pit. Enemy mage panics as stats spike. He senses a literal cheat code in play. Commander's confidence cracks. Reality checks his ego hard. Sit down. He finally notices buffed orcs form a wall. Panic is brewing in his eyes. He tracks the source. Our boy kneels, channeling that kingly authority. A red mage launches crystal bombs. Interruption attempt goes nuclear. Our boy stays calm, eyes cold. He refuses to flinch, ice in his veins. Carrick rockets forward like a tank shell. Terrain shatters under his feet. Prince and bodyguard sink. Trust turns into speedrun synergy. Perfect combo. He launches Carrick with kingly hype. Team play goes absolutely broken. Carrick winds up. Every muscle primed to delete a fool from existence. The mage finally notices the freight train aimed at his face. Too late. He begs for pause. Nope. Doom Shadow falls over him instantly. Carrick's charge cleaves the air. The mage braces for deletion. Impact lands off screen. Allies freeze as a body hits the stone floor. The rabble breaks and runs. Orcs howl and give chase. It's a rout. Our boy claims the credit calmly. King Aura keeps the receipts. Level up dings, chained together. XP shower from commanding right, so satisfying. Our boy grins. Levels jump faster than his heart rate. Power leveling. Carrick studies the glow. Newfound might hums under his skin. Close up awe. The warrior reveres this strange golden power buff. He turns to the prince, connecting the dots mid-battle. He knows. Realization lands. He credits the boost to his prince's banner skill. Aerial view of victory. Golden auras dot the camp as orcs savor the W. Scene cuts hard. He hunts for an exit button, but the menu ghosts him. Panic swells. He stammers to himself about needing to chill out as soon as possible. His mind scrambles. Maybe a glitch trapped him in this VR nightmare? The second theory hits wild. Body language screams disbelief. Realization detonates. He entered a game world like those isekai tales. Everything checks out. NPCs chat like real people. Scenery feels alive. His internal checklist continues. One more vital detail left to confirm. Culture check complete. No censorship here. Artists went unhinged. Doubt creeps in. What if this dimension swap is legit, not code? Existential dread strikes. Does dying here mean game over for real? He forces himself to breathe. At least he spawned as royalty, not fodder. Karak interrupts his spiral, requesting a moment of the prince's time. Nighttime sparring feels random. Karak's sudden challenge confuses him. Karak pitches it tactical. Gauging the prince's skill benefits the squad. Our boy hesitates, gripping the blade with zero confidence. Showing, Karak promises restraint. Big Guy swears he will pull his punches back. The prince fires back mockery, laughing about Karak's disrespect vibes. Pride ignited. He demands full effort and blitzes forward recklessly. Karak responds with veteran speed, weapon arcs to intercept the rush. Steel meets steel. Sparks fly as both blades collide mid-swing. The prince cackles mid-combat, while Karak processes the chaos unfolding. Absolute cinema. Prince headbutts the rock, bouncing off like rubber. Karak's counterstrike detonates. Blade trails light as force multiplies. Prince eats dirt, groaning. Karak lectures about sudden intensity spikes. System alert pops, golden. Basic swordsmanship level 1 just dropped. Confusion dawns as he stares up at the glowing skill notification. His brain buffers. Did combat just grant him actual swordsmanship? Gears turn as his eye narrows. Pattern recognition kicking in now. The mechanic clicks. Physical experience triggers skill acquisition instantly. Karak moves to wrap up, but the prince cuts him off cold. Not done yet. Our boy steps up with hunger. Grind mode just fully activated. He grins with intent. Warm-up is over. The real training loop begins. Karak stands silent. The warrior waits for his prince to speak up. Night deepens over camp. Tension hangs as the duel request lingers. Karak explains his logic. Testing the leader prepares them all better. Nerves spike again as the prince grips steel, unsure of his form. The orc vows to go easy. Reassurance meant to calm the prince down. Mockery returns sharp. Prince questions if Karak respects his rank at all. Challenge accepted fiercely. The prince charges with reckless determination. Kara counters smooth. His blade rises to meet the incoming strike fast. Weapons crash loud. Impact reverberates through both fighters' arms. Instantly, combat laughs escape the prince. Karak's expression shifts to confusion. Chaos peaks. Our boy bounces his skull off Karak's forehead recklessly. Defense explodes, luminous. Karak's massive parry sends energy rippling outward. Defeat tastes bitter. The prince sits winded while Carrick shows concern. Golden notification materializes. Swordsmanship skill acquired through action. Shock registers slow. He gapes at the floating text above his head. Disbelief peaks. His thoughts race about randomly earning weapon mastery. His gaze sharpens focused. Memory connects this to the telekinesis moment. Theory solidifies. Taking damage teaches skills. Game mechanic broken. Carrick tries ending practice, but the prince refuses to stop now. Determination burns. He plants his feet ready for another painful round. Chapter 2 ends with the grind mentality locked in. Prince declares the warm-up phase officially over. Chapter 3 starts. Our boy is speedrunning, cleaver out, and ready to throw hands. He runs straight into a massive orc tank. Steel versus muscle, let's go. Orc is confused. Our boy's movement is leveling up in real time. Hacks? From noob to pro in seconds. The growth rate is actually broken. Sparks fly. He slips inside the guard like a Dark Souls veteran. Stance locked in. He is hungry for those sweet XP gains. Look at that cocky grin. Swagger meter is over 9,000 right now. Checking Carrick's stats. Min-Max brain is doing the math. Karak is level 21. That is the current meta benchmark to beat. Our boy is only level 7. Time to grind until his fingers bleed. Robed guy casting blue mana. Ominous cutscene vibes detected. Reviewing the build. Stat points ready to distribute for optimization. It's over, Anakin. He has the high ground and dives in with aggression. Closing the gap. Orc is bracing for impact, reading the angles. Embrace the grind set. Confidence turning into pure hunger for power. He realizes his XP gain is bugged. He is speedrunning the whole game. Lore drop. The demon route bad ending is looming over him. Zephyr's path means sibling battle royale. Only one can sit on the throne. Look at that silhouette. You gotta climb over corpses to rule here. Timeline reveals the bad ending date. Urgency just spiked to max. Doom flag triggered. Everyone dies, including our boy. Not cool. New main quest. Surpass Zephyr or get deleted from the server. Carrick finds him away from keyboard in the woods. Time to get back to work. Leadership meeting. Notification. Priorities are colliding right now. He accepts the invite. Focus recalibrated. Let's go meet the fam. Base camp looking chill. The meeting is waiting for our boy. Sipping tea but sweating inside. Nerves are leaking through the smile. The werewolf siblings. Graceful, but you know they pack a punch. Big bro drops the formalities. He wants to be close. Wholesome? Sister notes the distance. First impressions matter in this dating sim. He invites casual terms. Easing into that family dynamic, smooth like butter. Lore check. Children of Queen Elaine. Lycanthrope royalty tier. He remembers them as raid bosses. They were super annoying to fight. Brains and brawn. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Future flags warn of sibling infighting. The drama is pre-programmed. Tea time is tense. Her origin story is the trigger point for drama. Illegitimate child debuff. Paints a target on her back. Our boy studies her, assessing the waifu potential. I mean ally potential. She checks for injuries. Concern? Maybe she is not a villain after all. She scolds him gently. He accepts he is still a low-level scrub. Warmth? From demon royalty? This is not how the simulation usually runs. Big bro gives a protective warning. He is actually a chill dude. Reconsidering, maybe we can actually be allies with these two. Locking in the plan. Exploit this goodwill for maximum gains. Recalling Lycan Aura talent, he wants to steal that skill for himself. He asks for training, straight up aiming for Aura mastery, flashing that starry-eyed resolve. Riz levels increasing. They are shocked. The request totally blindsided them. Outside is calm, but inside the strategy is shifting hard. Meanwhile, dusk falls. The calm before the chaotic storm. Boom. Red demons get sent flying like ragdolls. Fodder status confirmed. Wide shot of carnage. Bodies dropping everywhere. Total battlefield chaos. Armored Brute is deleting extras. Sweep attack is super effective. Rebels charge in blind. They are literally courting death right now. Smash! 2-for-1 special. Brutal one-shot kill. Dagger snaps on his armor. Their hope just shattered instantly. Eye glow effect. Predator mode is fully engaged. Run away. Survivor realizes he is cooked and tries to bolt. Panic mode. Warlord slams down. Shockwaves popping off like fireworks. Rallies the horde. Bloodthirst buff applied to everyone. Let's feast. Our orcs roar back. Cleavers up. They are hyped and buffed. Valley erupts. Explosions everywhere. It is a Michael Bay movie. Radiant waifu appears. Divine aura pauses the whole lobby. Our boy is surrounded by unknown elites. Who are these guys? Masked figures with high power levels? Not in the wiki. Goddess figure approaches. Why is she looking at him like that? Light swallows him up. Isekai within an isekai. What is happening? Wakes up in bed. Familiar ceiling meme. Memory is hazy. Checks HP status. Everything intact. Still confused though. Was that a vision or a hidden system event? He questions reality. Carrick barges in. Jump scare achieved. Headache gone though. Carrick is stoic. Our boy is rattled. Awkward morning vibes. Carrock grills him. Did you ask the princess to hit you? Aura, particles flickering. Wait, did he awaken mid-convo? System ping. Aura Lev.1 unlocked. Let's go. Our boy feels it. Carrick asks how. Our boy admits it was a partial success. He claims the battle boost came from this new skill, flexing hard, asking for patch notes. Karak says a lot went down while he slept. Big news. Main force crushed the Lightning Tribe. Easy clap. Recalculating. That tribe was huge. How did they lose? General Bandal led the charge. The MVP has entered the chat. Our boy knows that name. Top tier unit from the game files. Opportunity detected. He needs to recruit this powerhouse unit. Evil grin loading. Schemer mode is back online. Confidence restored. Cataloging Bandal's likes. Building the persuasion deck for the invite. Win condition. Beat the general 1v1. High risk, high reward play. Plan locked. Duel first, recruit second. Typical shonen logic. Chapter 3 ends. Gotta recruit Bandal before Zephyr steals him. Chapter 4 starts. Someone is catched totally off guard. Wild reaction. Caitlyn's camp looking majestic under demon banners. Nice view. Chris and Caitlyn lose it. Aura mastery in one day? Hacks. Shutra smirks. He dumped all points into Aura stats. Min-maxing. He schools them. Aura buffs the whole body. Stat multiplier. Chris asks if Gandharva race has broken passives. Devs nerf this. Blonde warrior wants a map. Quest accepted. Draw the dungeon. Shutra admits his minimap is basic. Need a system upgrade. Chris asks for pen and paper. Copying tactical intel manually. Wide shot of the camp. Demon army ready for operations. Shutra draws a 4K map. Everyone is totally mind blown. Buff Chris and Shutra pose. Hype it about the intel. Bromance. Enemies have no clue about the tunnels. Fog of war is real. Caitlyn suggests a tunnel ambush. Backstab strats incoming. Aerial view. Shutra leading the Green Orc squad. Patrol duty. Being the youngest means boring patrol shifts. Total grind. Shutra spots something weird in the branches. Perception check. 2 hooded figures appear. Mysterious encounter detected. Shutra questions the drip. Those robes look sus. Imposters? Disguise drop. She looks absolutely fire. Waifu tier. She offers backup, but only for emergencies. High level carry. Sarah introduces herself. ice-cold energy, cool beauty. Seira promises to keep up. Don't worry about the escort. Dark ice cave entrance. Major dungeon vibes. Loot time. Squad marches deep into frozen cavern. Echoes everywhere. Why are caverns empty? Where are the mobs? Suspicious. Orc says looted weapons were trash. Vendor fodder only. Pushing deeper. Ominous SFX. Something is lurking. Hostiles incoming. Red alert. Prepare for combat. Minimap check. Red markers swarming. Too much aggro. Golden UI confirms. Those are definitely enemies. Inventory mostly empty. Just one item. Broke gamer moments. He packed a flash spell. Utility item FTW. Prepared. Order squad to close eyes. Clutch. Play. Incoming. Squad creeping through. Stealth check. Failed. Loud steps. Glowing red eyes and pitch. Black darkness. Creepy. Massive swarm of stone spiders. Ready to delete them. Shutra yells, "Command!" Clutch protagonist energy radiating. Our boy leaps, cape flowing like absolute cinema. Launches flash potion. Orcs charge. Timing is key. Flask explodes. Brilliant light blinding every spider. Spiders demolished while stunned. Free DPS window. Stone spiders useless in light. Weakness exploited. Orc squad charges. Weapons up. Going for the kills. Orcs clash with spiders. Brutal close combat mosh pit. Combat intensifies. Lightning fast strikes. Violent impact. Shutra stands calm amidst spider corpses. Easy farm. Minimap info. Spiders always hunt in packs. Mob mentality. Every group has one leader. Gotta find the elite mob. Minimap shows the boss. Glowing dot surrounded by fodder. Tells Carrick, we are hunting the boss spider, main target. Sprinting through corridors, spiders on every wall. Nope. Dodging through spider passage. Insane movement speed. Massive boss spider maw opens. Lethal fangs revealed. Carrick roars, preparing a devastating attack. Smash. Swings with full force, unleashing blue energy. Big hits. Carrick in shock attack did nothing. 0 damage. Exoskeleton is insane. Defense too high. Not even a scratch. Shutra realizes axe cannot pierce armor. Need magic. Fire is the weakness. But he has no fire skills. Bad build. Boss moves with killing intent. Tension crazy high. Multiple eyes stare menacingly. Preparing to strike. Carrick yells, "Where to get fire?" Shutra panicking. Voice commands, "Raise sword now. Who is that?" Sister appears. Golden fire magic. Looking godly. Shutra loses his mind. Real magic for the first time. Sister wonders if fire is enough damage. DPS check. Unleashes golden flames flowing to Shutra. Friendly fire. Dark energy and flames. Rush past. Nuclear speed. Channels insane fire spell. Maximum power output. Siblings lock eyes. Absolute determination. Teamwork. Combined fire attack obliterates. Boss. Fragments everywhere. Swings flaming sword. Cataclysmic level force applied. Chapter 4 ends with boss spider deleted. Combined fire attack finale. Good game. Chapter 5 starts and our boy draws heat. The cave erupts like a nuke. Extras get toasted. Shutra smirks. Flames kiss him like buffs. Confidence dripping. System goes ding ding. Our hero speedruns levels like a broken gacha. Status pops. Shutra hits level 9. Stats jump. Skill points stacked. Waifu asks about the glow. Our boy plays it cool, acting dense. He calls it a blessing. Classic plot armor excuse. Keep walking. They praise his moves. Sigma shrugs. Read it in book's big brain. Orc homie spots something. Our king pivots like a raid leader. Hidden dungeon door unlocked. This screams loot, traps, and EXP. Ancient locks groan. The vault opens like it fears the protagonist. Squad strides in formation. Extras follow the king's drip and aura. Our hero recognizes the setup. Gamer instincts tingling hard. Town portal discovered. Fast travel unlocked. Pace about to snowball. Orc asks. Our boy plays coy. Meta knowledge on cooldown. Floor pattern screams dwarven tech. Premium build, zero budget cuts. Meta memory hits. Hero recalls portals from Hero Route, not Zephyr. Our boy feeds mana, orb starts glowing, tutorial speedrun continues. He calls it a portal. Elf waifu shocked, trust the gamer instincts. Hooded duo confirmed design, Prince is right, big brain verified. Orc bro finds carved text. The squad unlocks lore with muscles. Team steps up, confidence steady, eyes sharp for hidden traps. Inscription isn't demon tongue, screams dwarven craftsmanship. Orc asks Elf to read. She's like, bro, I'm not a dwarf. Sarah shrugs. Linguistic stat is nerfed, not even close. She deciphers anyway. Label says, Gishka Mountains, portal no, chapter 2. Our king adds, linked to portal number 3, route plotting unlocked. He realizes he can read Dwarven, plot armor skill activated. Dwarven language unlocked. Our boy just patched in real life stats. Orc bro stunned. Protagonist casually confirms. Yeah, I read that. Girls panic. Sigma shrugs and keeps lore dumping like a dev. He decodes. Infuse mana to activate tutorial text speedrun. Prince delegates mana test. Elf waifu questions his lazy genius. Our hero admits mana control is scuffed 0 points in MP. Elf channels mana. Orb lights up like a gotcha SSR pull. Hologram mountain renders. Party awestruck next level UI flex. Map labels GISHKA. World building dump, but actually hype. Dots mark portals. Fast travel network equals tactical face slapping. Plan forms. Backstab Scarlet Lightning peak strategist energy. Call it for today. Report to bro Sigma plays the long game. Camp buzzes. News of secret portal spreads like wildfire. Chad Commander bears hug. Our boy gets VIP treatment. Commander says, name your price. Open checkbook energy. Protag plays humble. Leader insists on rewarding the carry. Refusing hurts feelings. Emotional crit negotiation boss move. Tent ceiling shot. Curiosity spikes. What's this unreasonable ask? Our boy asks for Beast God Fist S rank hands please. Commander stunned. Did this kid just request an endgame build? Logic time. Weapons nerfed by level, but techniques bypass caps. Visual of beast form, S rank martial art, screams broken. He guilt baits politely. Guess it's impossible, max persuasion. Hook lands. Alright, I'll teach you quest accepted. Clause. No secret tech, but basics granted still huge W. MC Pogs. Aura training unlocked foundation of Chad power. Is the gift good enough? Bro, it's perfect, absolutely peak. Our hero beams. Diplomacy stat maxed deal locked in. They tease. MC sweats happy, winning feels illegal. Name drop Shutra with respect. Allies now ride or die. Close-up smirk. Waifu and Lion Chad approve the alliance. Brotherland's heavy, found family buff activates instantly. MC accepts the title. Inner monologue says he likes it. Handshake sealed. Treaty signed by vibes and muscle. System ding confirms alliance status normal for now. Heh, power couple shot. Lion abs and jade beauty culture respected. MC declares teamwork. Squad synergy about to go nuclear. UI pop-up. Alliance with Moonlights, new party buffs online. Enemy camp sprawls. Scarlet Lightning tents, ripe for backstab raid. Red Orcs chill, but they are clueless and don't know our boy yet. Boss Orc smirks. He knows Badar plan already 3 steps ahead. These cultists kneel. Whisper about our princess bad news brewing. Chapter 5 ends with 6th Princess Felicia. Chained in ritual circle. Plot hook unlocked. Chapter 6 starts with Shutra checking his stats screen, muttering, HMM Charisma. Interesting. Shutra realizes his charisma only goes up by 1, not 2 like the rest. Shutra questions why is that so? The game mechanics are confusing him. Game lore explains, appearance and charisma were separate stats originally. Charisma is about likability in the eyes of others. Social stats matter. Shutra's hype at announcing he's about to hit level 10 soon. Leveling up, Shutra recalls in Night Saga when Zephyr and Locke hit level 10, Shutra wonders if his skills will rise at level 10. Hoping for power, Carrick asks if everything's ready, and shall we depart? Time to move out. Carrick asks if something good happened. Shutra denies. No, not really. Shutra and Carrick walk out the tent. The camp awaits their departure. The army marches with Shutra riding alongside his green orc warriors. Shutra grins, declaring, "All right, let's get going. Adventure begins now." Gorgeous mountain landscape stretches out. Snow-capped peaks are majestic. They approach a dark cave entrance, the ominous portal location ahead. Inside the cave, green orcs and creatures navigate frozen terrain. They discover the glowing golden door. Ancient dwarven portal revealed. The squad arrives. Shutra, Chris Carrick, and the team enter the chamber. Someone asks, "Have you finished your investigation?" Time for the report. A blue werewolf looks serious. The investigation team is ready to share. Chris asks, "If it's functioning, dwarven craftsmanship is sturdy confirmed." The blonde, muscular man grins confidently. Chris is ready for this. 2 werewolf mages channel magical energy. The portal activation begins. Glowing magical sphere pulses with power. The spell is almost complete. The portal erupts with massive light. A gateway opens, showing cavern ruins. Shutra stands shocked and anxious. This is actually happening right now. Shutra thinks, "I can't believe I'm seeing a gate in real life. So cool." Chris asks, "What are you waiting for?" Shutra snaps, "Oh, right, I'm coming." Shutra steps through the glowing portal, crossing into unknown territory. They emerge in Red Desert, through the gate. New location unlocked, bro. Shutra, confused, says, "Huh?" Something unexpected is in front of them. Massive encampment sprawls below. Hundreds of tents across the valley. Chris says, "Good, just as expected, there's their encampment." Intel correct. Chris estimates 5,000 troops. Target the supplies from the rear. Chris explains, Bandal attacks front to distract. They burn food stores. Female companion asks UM, "But doesn't something seem strange?" Good catch. She notices, "There aren't enough troops. Where did everyone go?" Shutra realizes something with shock. His instincts are firing. Shutra asks, "What's that?" Distant sounds like a battle going on. Chris tells Shutra, "Focus your aura on your eyes." New technique unlocked. Shutra concentrates hard, channeling his demonic energy into his vision. Shutra gasps, I can see it. The aura vision actually works." She asks, "Who are the others? They're not Bandal's men at all." She observes, plus the scale of the fight is too small. Weird skirmish. Red and white armored warriors clash violently. Brutal, close combat. Dark-haired warrior woman fights with intense speed and precision. Someone yells, "Dark elves!" The mysterious fighters are identified. Shutra shocked. "What did you say, dark elves? They ride Dracos too." Chris announces they're retreating. The Dark Elves are pulling back fast. Dark Elves flee at incredible speed. Their commander must have fallen. Chris, confused, asks, "What's going on? Is the fight over already?" Shutra thinks intensely. Why would Dark Elves be here? This makes no sense. Beautiful sunset over Demon Kingdom. Banners wave in the evening breeze. Bandal appears via hologram. "I heard you found the dwarves' portal." Bandal, impressed, asks, "How did you know there'd be a portal here? Chris deflects, saying, "It was Shutra who found it. I simply got lucky." Shutra greets General Bandal. "Seeing you again is strangely pleasant." Bandal promises you'll be rewarded properly at the Demon King's castle. Chris asks Bandal about the skirmish at Lightning Tribe's camp. Bandal explains, "That was the Dark Elves. They joined on their own." Bandal says they were scouting before joining, but things went wrong. Bandal announces, "We have a bigger issue." The situation got worse. Bandal reveals Dark Elves' leader was captured by Scarlet Lightning. Shutra realizes, so that reckless skirmish was because of that? Makes sense. Shutra asks, "Wait, who is the commander of that independent unit?" Bandal grins, saying, "HMM, it's someone you know well," teasing them. Chapter 6 ends with epic reveal of white-haired figure. Bandal announces your sister. Chapter 7 starts with a bang. Yo, check out this white-haired baddie wrapped in pink magic. She's Felicia, daughter of the Third Queen, top-tier lineage. In the game, she belonged to Necreon's faction. Enemy alert! Shutra narrates, "That's why he always saw her as an op." Is she interfering to steal the credit? Clout chaser behavior? Does Scarlet Lightning know she's a VIP? Shutra asks the real cues. Big Orc on hologram shrugs. He doesn't know jack. Useless. Bandal asks Shutra, "So what's the play, boss?" Chris smirks. The tactical gears are turning in his head. He says, "I'll gather info first. Calculated play." The trio walks off. Shutra, Chris, Caitlin, squad up! Chris explains, "If we can save her, we do. Simple logic." He adds, "If she's alive, family comes first. Basic rules." Caitlin says, "That's nice, but it won't be easy." Difficulty spike. She warns, "A failed rescue means we take the L too." Caitlin grabs Chris. "She's our sister." Emotional damage. Shutra steps in. "I know, but hold up." Diplomatic chat. Red eyes focused. He's cooking up a master plan. Chris is sweating. That sister complex. Pressure is heavy. Strategy table meeting. Here's the winning play. Bandal lures the main force. He's the tank bait. Chris charges the center, causing maximum chaos. Caitlin and Shutra lead squads. Spec Ops mission, start. Chris warns, "If it gets hairy, retreat as soon as possible." "Don't feed." Caitlin snaps. "Quiet, bro. I'm a commander too." Sassed him. Shutra realizes Felicia might ruin the whole run. Shutra thinks Chris doesn't seem keen on saving her. Sus? Did something happen between them? Lore drop incoming? Someone steps out of the darkness, ready to throw hands. Commander roars. The raid party moves out now. Orcs charging in. The rescue mission is live. Commander shouts, "Delete those Scarlet Lightning scrubs." Chris and his orcs look at the burning camp. It's lit, side-eyeing the field. Tactical mind analyzing the meta. The camp burns bright. Tents on fire everywhere. Massive explosion. Boom. That's a lot of damage. Chain reactions. Everything blowing up. Michael Bay style. Red demon versus green orcs. It's a mosh pit down there. Enemy commander raging with red eyes. Total NPC energy. Tactical map check. Shutra's forces marked in blue. Green orc asks, "Attack started. Why are we away from keyboard?" Red demon slashes. Brutal close quarters combat. Green orc counters. Get parried. Scrub. Red armored demon charges. Elite mob detected. Demon commander stares down, trying to intimidate the boys. He yells, "Rhetorite? Coward? Running away already?" Chris watches from high ground. Obi-Wan vibes. Chris commands, "Get ready. We're rolling out." He orders, "Stick to the plan perfectly." Chris leads the charge. Shutra and Caitlin follow up. Red demons panic. They realize they're cooked. Werewolf and orc attack, absolutely mauling them. Caitlin yells, "Shutra, be careful," rushing into combat, dodging and weaving. "Look at that movement speed." Commander yells, "Flank left, hit the food storage." Carrick roars, kill them all, savage warrior energy. Green orc vs. red demon, violent melee clash. Punched in the face. Red demon reeling back. Green orc grins. Red demon grimaces. Built different. Caitlyn slashing through enemies. Like butter. System alert. Dagger throwing. LDL1 acquired. New skill. Shutra grins, showing off that protagonist smirk. Orc asks, since when are you a rogue class, Prince? Orc points at food. Burn it down, pyromaniacs. Shutra realizes, wait, Felicia might burn too. Friendly fire. Shutra declares, find Felicia first. Don't toast the waifu. Shutra runs through fire, searching desperately. He thinks she should be a neutral NPC marker. Caitlyn's face is shocked. Realization hits hard. Shutra yells, this way, Carrick, guiding his tank. This is the spot. But where's the girl? Glitch? Shutra faces a dark silhouette. Who is that? Felicia. Bound in pink chains. Kinda. Cultured. Chapter 7 ends with Felicia with surprised face, wondering why our MC is here. Gotta catch 'em all, baddies. Chapter 8. Start with our waifu, Felicia Shutra. What he is doing here? Looking totally confused. Our boy tells her to save the chat for later and just stay still for now. He says this zone is high-level danger, so they need to untie her as soon as possible. The elf girl is just speechless, staring at his new Chad energy right now. He tells her to hurry up and regroup with the squad. Chris and Caitlyn. The elf asks if he came to rescue her, and he is like, duh, obviously, babe. She starts stammering about something unknown, like a total tsundere. Suddenly a mob yells that the prince is getting swarmed by enemies. Our boy calls Felicia over to him, quick to protect the objective. Felicia notices, wait, when did he start using her real name like that? Our boy dashes into action while she is still processing the situation. Someone yells behind Shutra, warning him of an incoming backstab attack. Boom! The protagonist blocks a sneak attack from behind, like a total Chad. He coughs from the impact damage, but he is still standing strong. Massive flames erupt as he unleashes his hidden power level on them. Shutra is watching the flames with wide eyes, shocked at the DPS. Shutra yells his name in shock, realizing who just tried to hit him. A demon lunges at Shutra, with its claws out ready to kill. Shutra clicks his tongue, seeing the attack coming in slow motion. Our boy's eyes go wide, realizing something is definitely wrong here. Massive explosion of light as Shutra takes a heavy hit to the HP bar. Shutra is freaking out, asking, what is this insane power level? Bodies are flying everywhere. From the massive ice magic AoE attack, skill notification says, our boy just unlocked mana control level 1. Another unlock, fire arrow level 1 acquired for the arsenal. Our boy launches a nuclear fire arrow right at the enemy face. He is grinning like a maniac, saying, this power is actually real. He is spamming fire arrows left and right, obliterating the fools. One enemy gets deleted by his overpowered level 1 magic attack. Our boy laughs that even level 1 magic is absolutely incredible. He keeps firing those arrows with that unmatched Sigma male energy. Massive ice wall erupts, blocking the whole battlefield instantly. Giant ice formation shows someone just used high-tier ice magic. A muscular mage aims an ice arrow at someone looking dangerous. Shutra realizes he is aiming at Felicia right now. Oh no. Felicia yells at Shutra to stay back, warning him not to approach. Shutra looks shocked, seeing what is about to happen next. Ice spears shoot out with deadly precision towards the target. Our boy thinks to himself because he knows he has to step in. Protagonist declares, this one is mine with that confident smirk. Massive ice magic blasts through, taking down the enemy hard. Ice Beast is frozen solid in the aftermath of that attack. Skill unlock. Ice Arrow level 1 acquired by our absolute Chad. He is thinking, haha, Just as he thought about those spell combos, our boy collapses hard, breathing heavily on the ground, exhausted. HP warning, only 13 out of 95 health remaining. He is in the red. He is panicking, realizing if he takes another hit, he is game over. Someone off screen calls him an idiot for being reckless. It is Felicia looking annoyed, asking who asked him to save her. Close up of Felicia, face going, what the hell is happening here? Felicia roasts him, saying he is the weakest among siblings, lol. Our boy is sweating, realizing Felicia is misunderstanding something big. Shutra asks, wait, when did Felicia learn magic like this? Narrator says she even took down that mage right there solo. Felicia punches our boy, healing him with that peak tsundere energy. Our boy is shocked, looking at his hands glowing green with life. A healing light glows, warming him up completely from the inside. His wound closes up right before his eyes instantly like magic. Skill unlock notification. Heal level 1 acquired automatically. Felicia asks if he is feeling better and can stand up now. Felicia is trembling while our boy looks totally confused at her. She asks what when he says his blood got replenished by her. A massive blood ogre appears, roaring at them, looking like a boss. Our boy explains that is a blood ogre mutated species. Run! The blood ogre charges at them with murderous intent to kill. Chapter 8 ends with our boy screams, how are we supposed to fight that thing? Chapter 9 starts Red Demon smashing ground with massive destruction impact. Shutra shocked, asking why is it so fast despite massive size confused. Felicia tells Shutra, by time I'll blow it away with magic, trust me. They get blown away by shockwave, both flying back hard. Shutra panicking, how am I supposed to do something like that bro lost? Shutra calling Kaak, where you need backup now. Carrick, here ready, we'll do it like last time. Get ready, combo attack. Shutra charging forward with shield into battle. Let's go. Now I'll be able to use the dwarven dagger, right legendary weapon. Shutra holding glowing, dagger radiating golden power, activating it, under the king's banner, activated AoE buff time to get broken. Carrick buffed up and swole, ready to delete this fool. Carrick eyes intense looking, menacing, ready to obliterate enemy. Red demon boss shocked face, realizing, ooh, he's in trouble. Carrick and Red Demon clashing with massive impact. Shockwave everywhere. Red Demon getting bodied by buffed Carrick's attack, deleted. Red Demon taking brutal hit, screaming Kug, getting face slapped hard. Carrick launches Red Demon into sky like a ragdoll destroyed. Red Demon flying, screaming Gah! In pure agony, getting wrecked. Shutra unleashing massive pink energy blast, obliterating everything. Felicia appears Coulter moment with that goddess energy pose. Felicia casting Grease, covering battlefield in oil big brain play. Grease effect covering demons, making them slippery clutch move. Red Demon enraged, jumping at them for desperate attack, courting death. Red Demon flying through air, going for last-ditch attack fodder move. Buffed Orc Warrior flying up, glowing with power to counter him. Orc looking absolutely menacing, ready to end this fool's career. Massive explosion as warriors. Clash Demons getting face slapped. Red Demon screaming in pure agony, taking L after L. Carrick and Red Demon bodies crushing together with brutal impact. Red Demon body on ground, defeated, absolutely got deleted, good game. Shutra walking toward Aftermath, looking calm and collected Chad energy. Shutra says, haha, we won most troublesome enemy taken care of. Shutra looking at notification going, HMM, what's this new thing? Shutra shocked seeing mysterious golden UI notification appearing. Level up notification. Your level increased to LV 10. Let's go. Finally, level 10. Shutra excited about milestone protagonist setting LV2. Shutra says, awesome new passive skill then. Now shall we open gift. Battlefield protection LV. 1 decreases projectile accuracy plot armor. Shutra confused THST. This is recognizing the familiar skill effect, flashback everyone's seen it, at least once iconic protagonist moment. Bullets rain down, but somehow miss protagonist plot armor effect. Shutra realizes, with this, I can reproduce protagonist plot armor. Red demons panicking, screaming, grah, enemies swarming them now. Felicia worried asking, Shutra, what are you doing enemies swarming? Felicia says, oh okay, then casts Oh Wind Whirl and Rage Spirit Magic. Massive pink wind tornado sweeping enemies away, deleting fodder. Shutra realizes it looks like magic, but that's not magic confused. Enemies getting obliterated by a spirit power, not magic at all. Felicia revealed as spirit summoner, dark elf, still an elf broken. Spirit magic swirling showing, red demons getting absolutely wrecked. Shutra excited asking, can I be hit with something like that too? Chapter 10 starts with a random mob spotting a yellow flare shooting up like a bad omen. Carrick asks the prince what that signal means because he has zero clue. Our boy Shutra realizes it is a massive red flag and gets that, oh crap, look. Carrick stands there waiting for orders while Shutra processes the bad news. Shutra tells Carrick to pull the troops back immediately or they are gonna get wiped. Carrick insists on sticking with the prince like a loyal tank, no matter what happens. Dark elf babe Felicia appears in the distance looking absolutely thick and ready for action. Felicia explains she never leaves debts unpaid like a true boss lady. Plus, she still has unfinished business with those pig enemies, so she is out for blood. Carrick tells the prince to be careful and heads out to handle the fodder. Shutra and Felicia walk through the carnage wondering if Caitlin survived the mosh pit. Felicia side-eyes our boy, asking if he even cares about Caitlin or if he is cold. Shutra clarifies they are siblings, so of course he cares, duh, don't ask stupid questions. Felicia gets that mysterious look, like she knows something about the lore. We don't. The wind blows dramatically, while the tension builds up between them like a movie scene. Red demon trash rush forward, ready to get deleted by the main characters. Caitlin slashes through them like they are made of wet paper tissue. She rushes in with blue energy blades looking absolutely insane. Intense close-up of Caitlin with those determined eyes mid-battle looking fierce. She unleashes nuclear-level magic blasts on these clowns, wiping the floor with them. Caitlin roars with power as enemies go flying in every direction like ragdolls. Red demons try to clash, but get absolutely violated by the wombo combo. Caitlin channels ice magic, looking like a straight-up goddess of destruction. She spins through the air, cutting down fodder left and right with zero effort. The crew stands victorious, surrounded by defeated extras lying in the dirt. Felicia smirks, saying there was no need to worry at all about Caitlin because she is OP. Felicia questions why Shutra even came if he was just going to talk about retreating. Caitlin gets confused, asking what Shutra means by that, looking totally lost. Tension rises as the siblings exchange meaningful looks, conveying heavy plot points. Caitlin tackles Felicia in a wholesome reunion hug right in the middle of the battlefield. She cries tears of joy that her sister is safe and sound. Felicia awkwardly reassures Caitlin she worries too much, acting cool about it. Shutra notices these two seem pretty close, actually, which is good for alliance building. Tactical map shows red and blue dots scattered across the battlefield zone. Someone warns, enemies are returning, so they need to retreat now before the respawn. Massive magical portal appears with a glowing pink stone barrier looking high tier. Shutra steps through the mystical gateway, leading the way like a leader. The whole squad walks into the broken portal activation, risking it all. Felicia and Caitlin wonder if Shutra found this portal himself because that is genius. Karak questions when the prince changed so much lately because he used to be trash. Big bro Chris confirms everyone returned safely like a responsible Chad. Shirtless, buff werewolf Chris appears looking absolutely ripped and shredded. Caitlin reports proudly that Felicia is back, safe and sound, mission accomplished. Felicia greets Chris after what feels like forever apart, hoping for a warm welcome. Chris just gives her the cold shoulder with awkward silence, which is ice cold, bro. Chris walks away from the group looking mysterious AF, with that brooding energy. Atmospheric night shot of the cave entrance with a lantern, setting the mood. Chris shares intel that General Bandal side won too, so it is a total victory. Yakulan, the Red Thunder chieftain, ran off when the garrison burned down. What a coward! Felicia questions if Yakulan actually surrendered for real, or if it is a trap. Tomorrow they strike Kairam forces, who is Kai-chan older brother. Boss battle incoming. Chris asks Felicia directly how she ended up captured in the first place. Felicia explains she was researching ruins when she got ambushed by campers. Chris doubts her story, asking if that is really the truth or just cap. Felicia gets defensive, asking why he thinks she is lying to her own family. Close-up of Chris' icy blue calculating eye, scanning for deception. Felicia pink eye, showing her frustration building up against the accusation. Chris tells everyone to rest up because they earned it today after that grind. Chris and Felicia exchange words about working hard, brother, family, drama, alert. Various beast warriors rest around a campfire exhausted from carrying the raid. Game UI shows Shutra acquired magic, control fire, arrow ice, arrow heal. He is stacked. Shutra kneels alone, thinking only aura is useful in combat for his build. Felicia appears in the doorway, asking to come in, looking suspicious. Shutra stammers, noticing Felicia changed clothes into something cultured. Felicia struts in wearing heels that go click click, commanding attention. Another shot of her footsteps as she approaches confidently, like she owns the place. Shutra heart pounds as Felicia gets closer, and the tension spikes. Close-up of our boy, shocked, sweating face, wondering what is happening. Felicia asks if Shutra could take off his clothes. What is this fan service? Chapter 10 ends with her grabbing him close, and Chapter 10 ends on a spicy cliffhanger. Getting hot in here. Chapter 11 starts with Shutra looking shook. She points at his clothes like, bro, you gotta take those off for healing. Fan service logic? Felicia's getting all serious, asking why he won't let her heal him. Don't be shy. Shutra straight up confused, like, whoa, what is happening right now? Is this a romance arc? Our boy still processing like, wait, what did she just say? Brain buffering? Absolute culture moment, if you know what I mean. Look at that artwork. 10/10. Felicia explains she needs to cast proper healing spells this time. It's for the buffs. She notices Shutra's body was glowing earlier. She suspects hacks. Felicia asks about the favor. Only he can grant her right now. Sounds sus, but okay. Shutra realizes, yeah, only he can help with what she needs. Main character energy, game notifications pop up. 3 cure skills at level 1. That is insane. Shutra feels amazing after getting healed. Man is back to full HP instantly. System drops 3 new cure skills. Our boy is stockpiling abilities like a loot goblin. Shutra hypes himself up. Today is the day for some real action. Grind set, mindset. Shutra explains there are many schools of Beast Fist to master. The meta is deep. He is finally learning. Beast Fist, the werewolf martial arts style. Furry meta incoming. Caitlin will teach him werewolf beast fist today. Best sensei, let's go. Epic beast fist. Visual. The martial art representing lycanthropes in all its glory. Caitlin breaks down beast fist. It uses both external and internal aura, advanced mechanics. She tells Shutra to close his eyes and focus on his aura. Zen mode activated. Shutra concentrates hard, channeling his internal energy for training. Sweating XP. Visual guide, showing aura, the raw power of life flowing through him. Aura pushed to the limit transforms into soul power. That is absolutely broken scaling. Caitlin struggles, but she is pushing her aura training to the max. Effort equals gains. Boom. System notification. Protagonist's physique LV. 1 skill acquired. Hacks confirmed. Another notification drops. Protagonist physique passive skill unlocked. It's over. Skill description. Boosts training efficiency for physical skills massively. Exp multiplier. Shutra realizes another busted skill just dropped. What the heck is this RNG? 2 more passives. Archmage Physique and Hero's Blood, both LV1. He is collecting them all. The fact it unlocks new traits at each level is broken. Devs, please nerf. System confirms when skill levels up, traits unlock brand new functions. Infinite scaling. Shutra grins, realizing this means protagonist level power scaling incoming. Good game, easy. Our boy laughing, so this is what being the protagonist feels like. Power trip activated. Caitlin snaps at Shutra to focus. He is getting distracted by his own OP-ness again. They head to the training cave. Time to learn Beast Fist, for real this time. Shutra channels aura, and boom, learns Beast Fist LV1 instantly. Speedrun strats. Caitlin impressed he mastered the basics of Beast Fist. So quick, she is shook. She notes, even with bare hands, it feels like holding deadly weapons. Lethal force. Shutra experiencing that Beast Fist power coursing through his fists. He feels strong. Caitlin, ready to move to the next technique, but emergency alert interrupts the grind. Giant werewolf princess emergency signal just went off. Oh no, run ending event? Someone reports Kyram's troops have disappeared from the battlefield. Where did they go? The leaders gather around the strategy table. This is bad news for the Alliance. Looks like that bastard Kyram saw through the whole plan. Enemy AI is smart. According to intel from General Vandal, Yakujan and Kyram will meet. Boss, team up. Shutra considers the terrain and realizes the prediction is very likely tactical genius. Chris decides they are joining up with General Vandal's forces immediately. Group up. Red Thunder Tribe, Subjugation Force, main camp. The stage is set for war. Vandal welcomes Prince Chris to the camp after their long journey. Respect the rank. Chris responds, it's been a while since they last met, General. Diplomatic handshake. Vandal asks if the princesses are doing well. Small talk time before the bloodshed. The NPC Shutra used the most in Night Saga. Odd, familiar feeling seeing him live. Shutra introduces himself to Vandal. Nice to meet you. I'm Shutra, the MC. Vandal pauses processing who this kid is. In awkward silence. Who invited the noob? Vandal shakes hands with the Ninth Prince. Nice to meet you, small fry. Mysterious golden goddess figure appears in divine, radiant light descending. Vision time. Armored fire, warrior woman, surrounded by flames, looking absolutely lethal. Waifu alert. Another fire warrior charging forward with nuclear flame power, erupting. Total destruction. Golden goddess and blonde warrior woman, both glowing with intense energy. Power creep. Fire warrior's face close up with insane determination burning in her eyes. Shutra sweating, looking stressed, witnessing all this overwhelming power level. Title screen, Conquest and War. The ultimate showdown is coming soon. Symbol of war displayed. This conflict is about to get serious. No turning back. Shutra sits on his bed in the royal chamber, looking exhausted, mentally drained. Our boy mutters to himself, was that a dream just now? Or a prophecy? Shutra is sure he has seen that woman in red before in a dream. Lore callback? He wonders, WHO, was that mysterious woman in red armor anyway? Important character unlocked? Carrick bursts in, yelling, "Prince, let's move, we're heading out, no time to sleep." Shutra leaving camp with Carrick, the green orc ready for battle, the tank, and the carry. Green orcs carrying supplies, getting ready to march out together. The army moves. Shutra looking serious with those red eyes locked in tactically. Game, face on. Strategy map, Vandal center. Chris and Caitlin take the right pincer move. The Swift Dark Elves formed a separate unit guarding the rear. Don't get flanked, surrounded by thousands of enemy forces closing in on them. It's a trap. Chapter 11 ends with massive red demon army facing off against green orc forces. Clash imminent. Subscribe and like to see what happens with Shutra and his gang of baddies. Our boy issues the command. It's time to farm some XP. He locks in. Red eyes glowing. Pro gamer move incoming. The red fodder lines up. They actually think they have a chance. Cute. They scream like it's gonna buff their stats. Spoilers, it won't. Look at this ugly mug. He's practically begging to get deleted. Boom! The map lights up. Michael Bay would be proud. The shockwave hits. It's absolute chaos in the chat. Suddenly, a wild kaiju appears. That hitbox is massive. It stomps, and our front line turns into paste. Total wipeout. The beasts clash. It's like Godzilla vs. Kong, but with more pixels. Even our MC is buffering. He didn't expect this level of cheese. Lizardmen join the server. It's a full-on Zerg rush. The green boys panic. They realize they walked into a kill box. It's getting messy. CQC everywhere. Our boy watches a grunt get one shot. That damage scaling is unfair. Yeeted. Absolutely disrespected. He looks up at the mammoth. That HP bar must be infinite. The lizards swarm like bugs. Bad time to be an NPC. Down comes the blade. Another one bites the dust. Shutra grits his teeth. He hates losing resources like this. The mammoth screams. Audio levels peaking. Enter the blonde wolf prince, standing tall like a true Chad. Even he looks stressed. You know it's bad when the tank is sweating. Our boy checks his 6. The dark elf waifu steps up. Magic support incoming? She realizes the enemy was smurfing. We got played. Shutra jumps in. He needs to control the narrative meta. He drops truth bombs. Staying here is a guaranteed game over. She pleads with her bro, listen to the strategy guide. Wolf Prince is conflicted. Pride versus survival. He makes the call. Retreat. Smart move. Waifu casts Wall of Earth. Clutch defense. The ground erupts. Path blocked. Easy escape. Wolf Prince feels the guilt. He hates taking the L. He lists options. Both sound like garbage tier plans. They pull back. Tactical resetting. Elf waifu has an idea. She's cooking something. She mentions the mountains. She references the game lore. Lore check passed. Shutra's brain goes ping. He remembers the wiki page. She reveals the hidden dungeon name. She's hungry for that loot. Visual of a lava dragon. High-level raid boss vibes. Dwarves making OP gear. That's the good stuff. She hypes up the ultimate weapon. A literal game changer. It's the only way. Side quest accepted. He acts like this is a tutorial level. Casual stroll. She's suspicious. How does this noob know the map better than her? He explains the skip. We bypassed the mobs. Speedrun strats. She's worried about the gear. Don't break the loot. They enter the boss room. Atmospheric lighting on point. Giant statues everywhere. Definitely not creepy at all. Wolf Girl notices the puzzle. Empty hands. Classic fetch quest. Shutra walks up. He knows the solution. He read the guide. Wolf Prince panics. Where do we find dwarven weapons at 3 a.m.? Our boy grins. He pulls the quest items out of nowhere. Being a loot goblin pays off. He hoarded everything. 200 IQ play. They stare at him. Is his inventory infinite? He laughs it off, dumps the heavy metal on the orc. Poor Karak. They slot the items. Puzzle solved in record time. Rumble time. The mechanism activates. The floor opens up. Here comes the prize. Flashbang. It's blindingly bright. Legendary item glow. The roof opens up. Sky view included. Nice architecture. There it is. The forge. It looks expensive. Elf waifu is mesmerized. She's simping for the magic tech. She whispers the name. The anvil. We secured the bag. Flashback. She's desperate. But Wolf Prince is all logic. She admits she's lost. He shuts her down. Brutal. He crosses his arms. Mission canceled. Total buzzkill. Wolf Girl is mad. Don't disrespect the sister. Family drama. Elf waifu looks defeated. The feels are hitting. Shutra remembers the questline. He holds all the cards. He steps in. Main character energy rising. Let him cook. He calculates the Riz gain. This is how you level up relationships. Wolf Prince is annoyed, but Shutra interrupts. He lies through his teeth, claims his clan knows the lore. Trust me, bro. He bets it all. Takes full responsibility. High stakes gambling. Look at those eyes. He's hyping himself up to sell the lie. Wolf Prince scans him, trying to detect the BS. He sighs. Permission granted. One chance only. They fly on ghost horses. Shutra is about to hurl. Not cool. In game, he was an ace. In real life, zero balance. Nerfed by reality. Green fire trails. Looks epic, feels terrible. Time is ticking. He's sweating buckets. The bluff has to land. He needs to lead them without a GPS. Stress level 99%. She trusts him. Don't let the waifu down, man. He scans the horizon. Where are those polygons? Mountains ahead. The graphics are insane. He spots it. The texture clip. He points it out. Wolf Prince is confused. It looks like a wall. Shutra laughs nervously. They land on a ledge. It's empty. Awkward silence. His BS about mana flow actually worked. Charisma stat check passed. They stare at the rock. Everyone thinks he's trolling. The orcs are whispering. They think he's crazy. He taps the rock, praying for the right coordinates. Elf waifu sees nothing. No hidden switch. He smirks. Who said we're using the door? He points at his sister. Caitlin is the key. She's confused. Punch the mountain? Really? Wolf Prince realizes. Wait, is she the siege weapon? He explains the strat. We're glitching through the wall. Speedrun tactics. Wolf Prince tries to argue physics. Too late. He questions her siege capabilities. Spoiler, yes. She winds up. Aura flaring. Beast mode. Boom. She stat checks the mountain. The mountain loses. The dust clears. A hallway appears. The bluff worked. They are stunned. Brute force solves everything. Elf waifu reads the manual. One last step. She takes command. Raid leader vibes. Mana charging sequence initiated. They circle up. The disc starts glowing. She shouts for focus. Don't mess up the QuickTime event. Magic flows. Pretty colors everywhere. It's crackling now. Power levels rising. Wolf Prince shouts support. Keep the chain going. Light show intensifies. The server is lagging from all these particles. Our boy is impressed. This is way cooler than VR. The mana web connects. System online. Carrick is just happy to be included. Look at him go. Maximum output. Flashbang imminent. A pillar of light shoots up. The beacon is lit. They cover their eyes. Too much HDR. The ruins rumble. The wake-up call worked. The light takes shape. Oh snap. Is that? Voice of God echoes. Enkidu speaks. They look up in terror. That health bar is massive. Lava dragon silhouette. It's the earth dragon himself. He manifests. Veins of lava. Pure nightmare fuel. He gives the quest. Guard my crib. Gatekeepers of the realms. Big responsibility unlocked. The contract is sealed. You are now the admins. He fades away, leaving them shook. Everyone is freaking out. Did you see that? Wolf Prince checks with Shutra. Was that a glitch? He confirms. Real deal dragon. They can barely process the lore drop. Stunned silence. Brains buffering. Elf waifu is pragmatic. Let's use the new toy. The disc is ready. Awaiting input. Shutra calculates. How do I weaponize this? They gather round. Time to test the admin privileges. Runes pulsing. The tech is active. Sudden vibe check. Something's wrong. Shadows move. We got company. Weapons out. Raid interrupted. Screams echo. The party crashers are here. Warning shouts. Watch your six. Shutra turns. Game face on. Villain monologue starts. You activated my trap card. Red Thunder Tribe. They found the secret base. Commander tries to talk. Nobody cares, bro. They are surrounded. Classic ambush tactics. Defensive circle. Protect the shiny disc. Standoff. Mexican standoff with magic. Carrick tanks for the prince. Good minion. Boss enemy steps forward. Who is this clown? It's Yakuzan. He's laughing. He thinks he won. His lackey wants blood. He wants to start the PvP. They hype up their chief. Simps. He smirks. Pure arrogance. He's courting death. He gives the order. Kill them all. Big mistake. Enemy grunt is confused. Why do I hear boss music? Someone suggests retreating. We messed up. Too late. Yakuzan stands on the high ground, still acting cool. He jumps down. Hero landing. Trying to look tough, he stares down his own pet. Betrayed by the mammoth, he screams. I'll kill you! Copium levels rising. He roars. Mad because bad. Zoom in on the rage. He's tilted. He attacks with motion blur. Fast, but desperate. His minions recoil. Chief, chill! He poses. Did he win? He did not. News spreads. The chief is dead! Morale drops to 0. Our side cheers. We won. Good game, easy. They realize Shutra carried hard. MVP performance. Shutra looks concerned. The adrenaline is fading. Elf waifu speaks. You did it. She looks wrecked. Mana depletion is no joke. Sweaty close up. Fan service? Maybe. She collapses. Wolf Girl catches her. Drama. She insists she's fine. Just needs a nap. Sure. Back in the base. Karak is confused. What just happened? Wait, rewind. The orcs look up. What is that? Orbital strike incoming. A fire nuke drops. Boom. The battlefield gets roasted. The mammoths charge, but they look angry. Red orcs scream. For the horde, Yakuzan looks proud. He thinks he's commanding them. Wolf Girl is worried. We're outnumbered, Yakuzan taunts. You chose the wrong fight! Cringe. He orders the finish. Wipe them out. A hand glows purple. The Uno reverse card is ready. The mammoth freezes. New number, who dis? Control override. It turns purple. System hacked. The eye glows. Target acquisition updated. Red orcs. The red orcs charge. Unaware they are now fodder. The mammoth stomps them instead. Betrayal. Yakuzan's face says it all. Wait, that's illegal. Panic in the ranks. Why is Fluffy eating us? Yakuzan turns. He senses the mana source. Shutra grips the hilt. Purple energy overflowing. He kneels, channeling the admin codes. The enemy realizes. They found the anvil. They're screwed. The girls watch in awe. Our boy is glowing. She identifies it. The Thunder Hammer. He's worthy. A giant purple hammer manifests. Bonk incoming. She shouts to use it. Don't leave it in the inventory. He knows. The skill was auto-learned. Broken system. He floats up. Ascension mode. He is Him. He speaks. And thereby, should I dominate this pet? Why not? The smirk. He knows he's overpowered. The mammoth roars for its new master. Explosions everywhere. Friendly fire turned on. Red orcs flying. Yeet! They scream in terror. It's a massacre. Face of agony. He realized he's an extra. Chaos. Total destruction. Green orcs cheer. The prince is cracked. Order given. Don't let them escape. XP farming time. Impaled. Brutal. Sparks fly. The cleanup crew is working. Yakuzan watches his army melt. Despair setting in. A chest glowing gold. Loot box time. SSR guaranteed. Gold coins everywhere. We're rich, but he wants more. Wait. He sees it. Hidden switch? A secret door. An armory. Only for the VIPs. He questions the wiki. This wasn't in the patch notes. Gamer instincts tingling. The real treasure is in there. He steps in. Fortune favors the bold and the greedy. A massive chamber. This isn't storage, it's a shrine. He spots the prize. His eyes lock on. Floating gauntlet. Pink aura. That's a mythical item for sure. The mana is dense. It's radiating OP energy. Info dump incoming. The item is talking to his brain. He reaches out. Earthshaker. Named drop. It's his now. Notification spam. Ding, ding, ding. Levels going up. He analyzes. Killing the boss plus artifact control equals XP shower. More pop-ups? The system is going crazy. Golden aura. New skill. Protagonist adjustment. Plot armor leveled up. King's banner buff too. His army just got stronger. He wonders if his class is bugged. Skills leveling with him broken. New skill. Knights. Summoning mechanic unlocked. He murmurs. This build is getting insane. Oops. He forgot the party. Left them on red. He sprints back. Sorry, got distracted by loot. Wolf Girl is furious. Where were you? Scary sister mode. She calms down. But bad news. Travel plans canceled. Something's wrong. We're camping in the dungeon? He's confused. What happened? Elf waifu collapsed. Battery empty. She overworked herself. Carrying the team has consequences. She tried to act tough. Failed. Now she's out cold. No taxi service. Her magic summons the horses. We're stuck. He's worried. She really pushed herself for him. Nighttime. Everyone is asleep except our boy. He sits alone. Thinking about his build. Wait, HP is full? Level up restored his stamina. He's wide awake. Too much energy. Can't sleep. Gamer brain activates. If I can't sleep, I'll loot. He channels magic. Ruin Master privileges active. Safe mode on. He grins. Time to clear the map. He knows the rules. He owns this place now. No traps for the admin. Carrick is sawing logs. Sleeping like a rock. Look at him. Totally defenseless. Wake up, buddy. We're going on a raid. He pauses. Is this safe? Trust me, bro. Loot logic prevails. The treasure is calling. Ominous archway. Looks like a boss room. Carrick freaks out. It's a monster. Arc Golem. It's a Terminator. Shutra explains the lore. Chill. I have the key. He forces the orc to move. Carrick is terrified. It's gonna kill us! No, it won't. Shutra yells to wake up. Wait, wasn't he awake? Carrick finds something. Shiny. Fear forgotten. It's armor. High tier drop. Shutra checks stats. Enchanted. Good stuff. He gives it to Carrick. Here, take it. Carrick is shocked. It fits you, not me. Practicality wins. Carrick is crying tears of joy. Shutra spots the money. Gold coins. Into the inventory it goes. Yoink. Take whatever you want. Oprah moment. You get loot. You get loot. General Orc is hyped. You guys rocked. He praises the strats. I knew you could do it. He didn't. Back view. They take the compliment. Wolf Prince on the throne, trying to be serious. He stutters. That was good. Good job, sister. He finally admits it. She smiles. Rare brotherly approval unlocked. Someone is jealous? Look at her smirk. Rest up. We finish the job later. Timeline set. 2 weeks to wipe the enemy. Our boy asks about vacation. Vacation denied. Wolf Girl invades his personal space. He blushes. We have training, unfinished business, fighting business. Flashback to the loot room. He walks up to the gauntlet. Rejected. System says, you're too weak, bro. Stats too low. He's shocked. Excuse me? I'm the MC. Wait. System update. Earthquaker recognizes master. Plot armor saves the day. Registration complete. Account transferred. Power surge. Hair blowing in the wind. Super Saiyan style. It accepted me? Even he is surprised. Equipped. Looks heavy. Looks expensive. Stats reveal. +10 strength. +10 mana. +10 stamina. Broken. He admires the drip. Just wearing it makes him a tank. When I level up, scaling is gonna be insane. He's imagining the DPS. Better than I thought. Prince, busted. Carrick saw everything. You made it disappear? Awkward. You saw the inventory? Karak is confused, but loyal. Is this a secret? Bro code activated. I take it to the grave. Good, orc. Let's go back. Loot secured. This place is creepy. Agreed. Walking through the gold pile. Casual billionaire walk. Stop. He spots something. Wait. Look at that. That is exactly what the plot demanded. Green potion. Mana recovery. Quest item found. Teleport. Golden light. They return. Mysterious figure watches. Spirit waifu? He holds elf waifu. I got the meds. She's safe. Wolf Girl asks what happened. He reveals the potion. Where did you get that? I own the place. Flex. Ruins. I'm the master here. Don't forget it. Drink up. You'll be full mana in no time. She wakes up. Shutra, thank you. Relationship level increased. General Bandal salutes. Respect earned. He tells our boy to be ready next time. Acknowledged by the OG, Shutra nods. Bet on it. Time to go. Next stop, the castle. To the capital. Politics arc incoming. They march out. Epic landscape shot. The journey continues. He looks determined. He's ready to conquer the court. Training montage. Sun beating down. He collapses. Stamina drained. This is brutal. Wolf Girl screams. Get up! No pain, no gain! He regrets everything. Beast Fist is hardcore. No rest for the wicked. The grind is real. Days of suffering, but wait. He sees it. Slow motion. He can track her speed now. Dodge. Missed me. She smirks. Not bad, kid. After getting beat up for days, he better be improving. Level up feels good. Technique mastered. She decides. Time for the advanced class. She admits he's a prodigy. Fastest learner she's seen. He stands tall. Hit me with it. Lecture time. It's about energy, flow, focus, or die. High stakes yoga? He nods. I'm ready. She charges up. The air vibrates. He feels the pressure. That's pure aura. He copies it. Control plus C, Control plus V. It's alive! The aura has a heartbeat. Limit break. Turning soul into power. His aura responds. I want to conquer. Golden storm. He's going nuclear. Punch. Energy blast released. Ding. Mastery achieved. Tear up. He looks at his hands. I have the power. She is stunned. How is he this good? Combo potential. God Fist plus Earthquaker. One-shot build confirmed. He smiles. Someone is getting wrecked soon. Break time. Bonding moment. He glances at her. Time for some lore questions. He needs to know the family drama. Hesitation. Is this a sensitive topic? He asks. What's the deal with Felicia? Direct approach. Why is Wolf Prince so cold to her? He needs the squad united. No internal beef allowed, she explains. It's complicated. Not hate, just distance. No specific event, just vibes. The real issue, her twin, Sylvan. Shutra reacts. Oh, that guy. Flashback to the game. Sylvan was a nightmare boss. Puzzle solved. It's guilt by association. Footsteps. Wolf Prince interrupts the gossip. Stop chatting. Pack your bags. Where to? To see the king. Boss room time. He stands alone while the NPCs cheer for the others. Pure Sigma grind set energy. He shrugs it off. Being trashed here in the castle is just temporary backstory. He ignores the haters. Clout is temporary. Power is forever. Turning his back on the noise. Time to go cultivate some gains. The mob ignores him, but he's already eyeing the throne. Fast travel logic. Teleport hacks are essential for speedruns. But the waypoint is days away. No sleep for the wicked. Camping again? The grind never stops for a free-to-play player. Shutra feels the nerves. Tomorrow is the server-wide event. He reviews the meta. 3 factions, all dangerous high-level mobs. Zephyr Ragnaros, the main villain of the other route. Raid boss energy. Baikal is the moderate bro. Still a threat to the run though. Anastasia Necreon. In this battle royale, birth order is just a number. It's a meritocracy. Only the biggest chads survive this server. The purebloods are monsters. Devs, please nerf dragon stats. Logic says Baikal wins, but since when does this game follow logic? He knows the spoilers. A specific event is coming to wipe the server. Meta knowledge is power. He preps for the worst case scenario. Priority 1, power leveling. He needs to handle Earthquaker, min-maxing every stat point. Waste nothing. Time to activate the cheat menu. System, do your thing. Boom. Knight order created. Protagonist privileges active. It's a full guild system? That's absolutely broken. S-tier skill. Buffs, training, summons. This build is disgusting. He imagines the late game scaling. He's gonna break the game balance. Carrick interrupts the scheming. Orc Mom is nagging him about sleep. Shutra gives him that evil mastermind smirk. Perfect timing. He eyes his loyal tank. Time for a little beta test. Come here, Carrick. Don't be shy. Join the guild. Shutra gets serious. He addresses the orc like a raid leader. He appoints Carrick as first knight. System command accepted. Shiny aura wraps around the orc. The contract is soul-bound. Carrick is confused. He feels the stat boost kicking in. He admits he feels weirdly loyal. The system brainwashing works. Shutra nods. The buff works. We are in business. All according to Keikaku. Carrick flexes. He's got that new patch strength. Shutra asks if he wants to be the Chad of all orcs. He promises to make him an orc emperor. Even dragons will fear him. Carrick is stunned. That's some serious hype. He's all in. Next morning, Shutra is chipper. Time to move out. They pack up. The training arc is over. The landscape changes. They're entering the PvP zone. There it is, the Demon King's city. Massive render distance. They hit the gates. Time to face the toxicity. Word spreads fast. The NPCs are gathering to gawk. A huge crowd forms. Everyone wants to see the whales. It's loud. The hype train has arrived. Cheers everywhere. A hero's welcome for the carry squad. Felicia gets swarmed by simps. Her fan club is massive. She waves like a celebrity. Peak queen energy. Shutra watches from the side. The popularity gap is brutal. Chris and Caitlin get love too. The werewolf faction is strong. Shutra laughs it off. 0 fans. Literally 0. Just wait. Casuals. Daddy Demon King's presence is crushing him. His ping is spiking. The aura is heavy. Every cell screams to Alt F4 out of there. Suddenly, golden light. The goddess vision saves his sanity. He fights the fear. Destiny versus terror. Conquer. The goddess applies a spiritual buff. Stand tall, king. The voice commands him to dominate. Don't be a fodder character. Shutra channels the energy. He refuses to kneel mentally. Chris is also holding on. Golden eyes blazing. Wolf Bro is built tough. The Demon King observes. He sees everything. The pressure is suffocating. Someone is shook, jaw on the floor. What just happened? Chris and Felicia are stunned. Total disbelief. The king speaks. He praises Shutra specifically. Achievement unlocked. The demon castle towers over everything. Edgy architecture for days. Shutra and Karok check their room. It's a dump. Noob housing confirmed. Shutra is salty. This free time feels like being left on red. Suddenly, footsteps. Shutra is spooked. Who visits the trash tier? It's Flora 7 sword. Glasses, suit, professional waifu vibes. Why is real estate management here? Shutra is confused. She drops the bomb. His merit level went up. Upgrade time. Isabella from Merits is here too. The bureaucrats are swarming. Shutra can't believe it. Is he finally getting out of the slums? Flora confirms it. Legit paperwork. No scam. Business time. They discuss the details. Level 5, Merit. He speedran the rankings thanks to the war. Isabella says, it's a record. No rookie has ever climbed this fast. Shutra cuts the praise. Show me the houses. He wants that luxury life. Karek's jaw hits the floor. He's glitching out. Is this really their base? It's huge. Flora is waiting at the door. She's fast. She pledges loyalty. Butler and maid. That's maximum efficiency. Karek is lost. Shutra explains the merit system to the big guy. The mansion is sick. Detailed textures. They finally made it. Next morning, time for the big event. Karek needs to pee. He's a nervous wreck. Shutra tells him to chill. The anxiety is contagious. Shutra is sweating too. Felicia arrives. She hypes up their skins. She picked the clothes, takes full credit. Fashion queen behavior. Shutra thanks her. Wholesome sibling bonding moment. Felicia acts cool, but she's pleased. Tsundere, check. Compliments flying. The drip is respectable. Shutra returns the compliment. Everyone looks sharp today. Different reactions. One humble, one arrogant. Classic character tropes. It's Shutra's first time at an audience. Major milestone. Felicia gives a pep talk. Use this chance to flex. Shutra smiles. Anxiety gone. Determination locked in. Let's go. The throne room. Filled with high-level NPCs. The siblings stand together. The squad looks intimidating. Shutra walks forward. All eyes on the underdog. The tension is thick. The final boss is watching. Chris announces himself. Standard protocol. The herald announces them. Here we go. The room gets dark. The pressure spikes. He's here. Demon King Mitra, the absolute unit. The herald lists achievements, farming, merit points. The king is also their dad. Talk about pressure. Shutra remembers being invisible. Those days are deleted. One wrong move and he's dead. Meta-knowledge warns him not to int. Suddenly, danger. The peaceful vibe is shattered. Karma panics. Enemy spotted on the radar. Cassius wolves, here, they're way off their spawn point. Ambush. The pack surrounds them, not good. They're circled. Classic mob tactic. The wolves tighten the noose. It's go time. Red eyes glowing. The AI is aggressive today. Coordinated movement. These aren't mindless beasts. Attack positions taken. They're surrounded. Maximum tension. Violence imminent. Final approach. Here they come. Shutra, he's chill. This isn't a crisis. It's an XP farm. He dismisses the threat. He's not a level 1 scrub anymore. Shutra is eager. Time to test the new build in PvP. Back in the throne room. Shocks everywhere. The courtiers are frozen. Did the king just do that? Shutra kneels. He knows this is a turning point in the plot. The king speaks directly to him. The acknowledgement is massive. Murmurs in the crowd. This breaks all historical precedent. Why the ninth prince? The extras are confused. Shutra knows the weight of these words. He's on the radar now. He responds with fire in his eyes. He will prove his worth. Audience over. Shutra's status just skyrocketed. Next morning, Flora bursts in. Urgent quest update. Shutra wakes up with bedhead. What now? Official letter? From the bureau? He reads it, eyes wide. This is huge. A personal mission. Directly from the king. He explains it to Flora. This isn't standard procedure. Flora knows the spot. Centaur territory. Monster hunting zone. Chris and Caitlin used to farm there. It's a known map. Caitlin believes in him. Supportive sister vibes. The siblings discuss the situation. Shutra is leveling too fast. Chris warns him. The spotlight brings gankers. Tactical advice. Watch your back. Even Zephyr never got this treatment. Scary comparison. Chris offers protection. Big bro has his back. Departure time. The castle looms behind him. Mount up. It's a long ride to the plains. Shutra looks unsure. Solo mission is risky. Felicia gives him a mount. And a gift? It's a sacred treasure. The Dark Elf's Tear. Shutra is shocked. That's an S rank drop. Felicia gets close. Final words. She's genuinely worried. The Tsundere wall is crumbling. Shutra realizes their bond is real. Saving her paid off. Sibling connection established. Farewell wave. Don't feed, kid. Felicia watches him go, hoping her investment survives. Into the wild. The scenery changes to grasslands. Endless plains. Centaur country. Riding deep into the frontier. The journey is long, but the graphics are nice. Details of the terrain pass by. Getting further from safety. Enter Karma, the Satyr Ranger Guide. Shutra checks him out. Satyrs are S-tier scouts. Race confirmed. Useful asset acquired. Shutra takes charge. Let's move. Karma sets a fast pace. Can the prince keep up? Small squad? Karma says it was a rush job. They'll team up with centaurs. Meat shields secured. Shutra plans his loadout. Mounted combat strategy initiated. Mental prep. He's ready to throw hands. Halt. Shutra spots something. He peers into the distance. Trouble ahead? Later, taking a breather. The view is majestic. A shiny light approaches. Hey, listen. It lands. A fairy? Tiny, spirit acquired. Shutra jumps. When did you get there? She knows his name. Creepy, but important. She needs help. A wild quest NPC appears. Who are you, though? New character unlocked. She reveals herself. Guardian of the Plains. Big deal. Wind blowing, grass waving. Peaceful. Too peaceful. Presence detected. Something is lurking. Karma freezes. Danger sense tingling. Wolves everywhere. Glowing red eyes. It's a gank. Shutra is calm. He knew they were coming, just not this soon. He grips his weapon. Free XP delivered to his doorstep. They close in. Growling and snapping. Shutra smirks. The alpha steps up. Boss fight time. Karma worries, but Shutra is chill. Alpha snarls. You came to the wrong neighborhood. Shutra flares his aura. Power up. He locks on to the leader. Target acquired. Karma says, don't solo. Shutra ignores the noob advice. He raises a hand. Sit down. I got this. Stance taken. Energy charging. Beast fist art charging up. Earthquaker gauntlet active. That fist is a nuke now. Wolf lunges. Big mistake. Shutra steps in. Speed blitz. One punch. Shockwave. The impact is insane. Head obliterated. Deleted from the server. Corpse drops. Instant kill. Dust settles. Our boy stands victorious. Even Shutra is surprised. Did I hit that hard? Earthquaker buff is legit. His DPS just skyrocketed. He's catching up to Caitlyn. Power scaling is working. Karma is stunned. What kind of build is that? The wolves are shook. Leader dead. Morale broken. Ambush cleared. They reach the centaur base. Shutra remembers the lore. 4 tribes. Big boss approaches. Savage-eyed. He looks mean. Shutra knows him. Hostile NPC. Avoid in early game. He looms over them. Intimidation check. Shutra stares back. Not scared. I'm the prince. Deal with it. Straight to business. Sitrep? It's bad. Wolves moved south early. The timeline is messed up. Shutra notes the deviation, the butterfly effect, is real. Warriors gathering in 3 days. Savage-eyed is confident. We'll crush them. Shutra doubts it. Don't be so sure, Chief. Savage-eyed changes the subject. He heard a rumor. Did you really one-shot a wolf? He can't believe a scrawny demon did that. Shutra smirks. Want a demo? Cocky. Savage-eyed likes the attitude. News spreads. Clout level rising. Centaurs whispering. That's the guy. Respect earned through violence. Reputation skyrocketing. First, Bandal. Now this. Humble? Nah. Fame is useful. Get up. No time for naps. Green wind appears. Spirit waifu obtained? Lore dump. She's the ancient guardian. She's the only reason this place isn't a desert. She looks fragile, but she's old. Ancient spirit vibes. This is her turf. Her home? Big reveal. Her home holds a fragment of ankle. Shutra freezes. Ankle? That's endgame lore. He connects the dots. Ankle is one of the 6 elder dragons. God tier? Shocked. This just went from a side quest to a mythic raid. Elder dragons are basically gods. Players rarely saw them. He just got Enkidu's glove. Now Ankle? He's speedrunning the artifacts. No time to think. The bad guys are knocking on the door. They want to steal the life force. If they do, she dies. She begs for help. Shutra knows he's underleveled for this, but she senses Enkidu on him. You got this, bro. The fragment will buff him. Power up promised. Shockwave. She gets hit by remote magic. Lag spike. She's glitching out. The enemy is attacking the server. Final plea. Get to the temple. Fade to black. Shutra wakes up. What just happened? He tells Savage-eyed. We move now. Temple is under attack. Chief is skeptical. Trust me, bro? No. Shutra shows the proof. Green energy flare. Savage-eyed sees the relic. Okay, I believe you. Shutra holds the light. He looks heroic. Chief is sold. Army mobilized. Let's roll out. Centaurs look fierce. The cavalry has arrived. Shutra leads the charge. Majestic cape flutter. Target spotted. The temple is glowing. Hidden location. Without the minimap, they'd be lost. Enemy sighted. The temple is surrounded. Black wolves everywhere. It's a siege. Chief is confused. How did they find it? Shutra senses a plot. Someone is hacking the game. Overwhelming numbers. Chief asks for orders. Objective. Get Shutra inside to grab the power. Break through the lines. Escort mission start. Shutra rallies the squad. Carrick, Karma, let's kill. Chief roars. Defend the temple. Weapons drawn. Lock and load. Archers ready. Rain hell. Arrow volley. Blotting out the sun. Charge. Shutra dives into the mosh pit. Impact. Wolves get trampled. Carrick is cleaving heads. The orc is having fun. Karma sniping like Legolas. Flank secured. Chief clears the path. Move or die. Shutra rides hard. Don't stop for anything. Karma dodges a lunge. Smooth move. Chaos everywhere. A total brawl. Shutra is impressed. The team is carrying. Almost there. Premature celebration flag triggered. Incoming. Giant club from the sky. Boom! Shutra gets swatted like a fly. He hits the dirt. That hurt. Mount is down. Minotaur boss enters the chat. He's huge. Shutra curses. Got careless, rookie mistake. Boss raises the club, preparing the finisher. Carrick screams. He's too far away to peel. Orc Bro is confused. What's happening at the temple? Vines explode from the ground. Nature is fighting back. The Treant Guardian powers up. Green LED mode activated. The terrain itself is attacking. Area of effect is massive. Treant goes kaiju mode. It's huge and glowing. Centaur is shook. Did the tree just move? Treant smash. Swats a wolf like a bug. It's a massacre. The plants are eating the wolves. Green Wind is relieved. The defense system is online. Ninth Prince. She smiles. Crisis averted? Wait. Energy spike. Shutra is absorbing too much. Overload. Karok punches a wolf in the face. Buffed strike. Wolf goes flying. Team Rocket blasting off again. Carrick stands tall. What a beast. Shutra smirks. Ready for phase 2? He pops the ultimate buff. King's Banner activated. Carrick gets supercharged. Golden aura everywhere. Shutra commands the field. Leading from the front, Rays of Light shootout, everyone gets a stat boost. Orc versus Wolf. Now, it's an even fight. Orcs go berserk. The DPS check just got easier. Smash. Critical hit. Carrick punches through a wolf. Fatality. Wolf is in pain, regretting its life choices. Shutra jumps back. Tactical retreat while the minions do work. Treant blocks the path. None shall pass. Orc volunteer. I'll hold them off, boss. Go. Shutra sprints. Cardio is key. Inside the temple. Spooky green hallways. Green Wind summons a ghostly GPS. This way, follow the green light. Quest marker located. Deeper into the dungeon. Roots everywhere. He enters the main chamber. Jaw drops. He stares up. What is that? It's the Dragon Heart. A massive, pulsing organic battery. The shadow of ankle looms. This isn't just a rock. It's a god's heart. Green Wind appears. Lore time. She's panicking. If they break this, we're all doomed. She begs him to activate it. Shutra hesitates. Can he handle this much power? Outside, the battle rages. Centaurs are holding the line. Orcs, fighting for their lives. Everyone is fighting. Total war. Ninth Prince, final plea. Save my children. Shutra reaches out. Fine, let's do this. Contact. He touches the heart. Shock. It's reacting weirdly. He's floating. The energy is sucking him in. Vision time. The Elder Dragon ankle appears. Silver beauty. Shutra stares at the legend, face to face with a god. She commands him, take my power. It's not a choice. Giant green beam shoots into space. Signal flare, max brightness. Cassius boss isn't done. He wants round 2. Shutra charges up. Beast God Fist plus Earthquaker. Combo time. Boom. Boss gets knocked back. He can fight it now. Boss grunts. That actually hurt. Armor cracked. Shutra is tired. Punching trees is hard work. Standard attacks aren't enough. He needs more DPS. He smirks. Time for the secret weapon. Kill activate. Dragon blood. Unleash the beast. Earthquaker senses the dragon mana. Limiter released. All in. Dragon blood plus unsealed gauntlet plus beast fist. The ultimate ult. Purple lightning. The energy is unstable. He calls Carrick. Tag team move. Boss roars. It knows it's in trouble. Carrick jumps. Aerial assault. Shutra taunts. Good game, easy. Carrick strikes from above. Pincer attack. This isn't your average punch. Boss eyes go wide. Oh no. Gigantic piston. Sus name, but the damage is absolute. Greenwind screams. Stop, you'll explode. Too much energy. His body can't handle the dragon juice. System alert. stats rising. He's leveling up mid-cutscene. Regeneration. His wounds are closing, Wolverine style. Mana capacity expanding. He's becoming a mana battery. The goddess speaks again. Conquer everything. Yes, ma'am. Green Wind helps transfer the legacy. Take the keys to the car. Nobody can stop you. The prophecy is heavy. Even dragons will bow. He is him. Green Wind watches the ascension. A new king is born. Explosion of green light. Transformation complete. Shutra stands there, glowing, looking majestic. Green Wind bows. My master, it's official. New skill. Dragon body. He's built different now. Dragon blood, poison immunity. He's broken. Stats check. All 45 plus. Subclass. Dragonborn. He's overpowered. Dragonborn definition. You have dragon DNA now. Welcome to the club. Zephyr had to be born with it. Shutra just stole it. He feels Ankle inside him. Pause. Ankle waited 1,000 years for a host this good. Green Wind has one request. Protect my home. Protect the waifu's house. Quest accepted. Shutra agrees. Determination in those red eyes. Back to the fight. The Treants are struggling. Boss charges. A tank is about to get flattened. It's a freight train of wood and muscle. Shutra spots the leader. Found you. Boss jumps. Meteor smash incoming. Shutra lands on the field. Superhero landing. Speed blitz. He's moving so fast, he's a blur. Boss misses. Shutra is too fast. Boss is confused. Where did the little guy go? Greenwind wants to be casual. No more formal speak. Can he absorb more dragons? Gotta catch 'em all. Greenwind says, maybe. That shouldn't be possible. He already has 2 opposing powers. He's a glitch in the Matrix. Plot armor confirmed. He can collect dragon powers, like badges. What is Knight of Conquest? Even he doesn't know his own class. She doesn't remember everything. Memory corruption. Partial info only. Memory surge. Green energy spike. Channeling Ankle. Born under the destiny of kings. She's glowing. The prophecy is speaking through her. Conquer and rule. That's his fate. Absolute domination. She calms down. Prophecy delivered. Shutra is destined for the throne. Boss Mustafa gets deleted. Earthquaker leaves a crater. Human warrior grins. That's our boss. Carrick is proud. Told you he was strong. Camera angle from below. The impact was nuclear. Level up. System rewards for the kill. Screens everywhere. Boss defeated. XP shower. Title acquired. Drake Ogre Slayer. Nice flex. Mana drained. That move almost killed him. High cost, high reward. He needs a skill to control it properly. Earthquaker has more secrets. It's not even fully unlocked yet. Wolves are running. Cowards. Chase them down. No witnesses. Kill them all. No loose ends. Ruthless efficiency. Total annihilation ordered. Victory party. Beers out. Everyone is celebrating. They survived the boss raid. Night falls. Peaceful vibes. Shutra talks to Green Wind. You having fun? She owes him answers. Q&A session time. She wants out. Turns out our boy accidentally enslaved a spirit waifu. Oops. He absorbed her mana source. Now he owns her. Accidental slavery? Yikes. Awkward silence. What's happening here? So, how do I free you? He has no clue. Is it forever? He panics. I don't know. Magic rules. Calm down. Let's think. Logical brain activate. She's stressed. Does it hurt? No. Okay, that's good. If she leaves, the planes die. She's the battery for the grass. Shutra has an idea. Just stay here then. Simple solution, right? You don't have to follow me. She looks hurt. You don't want me? Rejection sensed. Sad spirit noises. Shutra backpedals hard. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. I'm your servant. I go where you go. She wants to follow him. Shutra realizes he got a permanent companion. Rare Pokemon acquired. Logistics check. Can you make a clone to watch the house? Yes, but it takes time. Then she can join the party. She'll be nerfed though. Low battery mode. Shutra doesn't care. A spirit contract is OP regardless. Okay, deal made. Now, about the lore. Who killed Ankle? The big mystery. She searches her database. Loading memories. Files corrupted. She's only a fragment. Blurry details. But it wasn't another dragon. Shutra is shook. Something killed a god, and it wasn't a god? Terrifying. Opportunity knocks. Time to rizz up an ally. Felicia appears. Why is she still here? Schedule change? She warns him. You're getting too famous, kid. Politics are deadly. She looks worried. The icy princess is melting. Lucky break. If a hostile inspector came, he'd be doomed. Did she protect him? She admits it. Half curiosity, half protection. She actually cares. Wholesome moment. Back to business. What's next? Official mission, hunt wolves. Secret mission, loot the shield. Centaur Chief joins the party, muscle acquired. Felicia joins too. The squad is stacked. Research trip? Sure, let's call it that. She crosses her arms. Boss lady stance. Carrick and Shutra plan. The boys are ready. Time skip. Prep work done. Marching north. The Fellowship moves out. Savage-eyed roars. He's hyped for violence. Orcs and centaurs fighting together. Beautiful. Just as planned. Morning at the temple. Golden hour. Shutra wakes up floating. Dream sequence over. Groggy. 5 more minutes. He remembers the dragon chat. Did that really happen? Recalling the prophecy. Faded one. Greenwind looks cute, but she's dropping lore bombs. Command and dominate. The king's path. Certified ruler. Dragon approved. Even the dragon knew he was the main character. Bond accepted. Now, about that loot. Bedside briefing. There's another artifact north. Treasure map updated. It's on the same level as Earthquaker. God tier gear. Story time. 1,000 years ago. Ankle gave a shield to a centaur Chad. He was invincible. The shield of life blocked everything, but he got assassinated in bed by a honey trap. Tragic. Soul-bound item. The thief couldn't steal it. Get wrecked. They buried it with him. Sealed away. History became myth. No one believes it exists. They renamed it after the hero. White Surrey. The shield of life. Shutra knows it. It's the unfound item from the game. Green Wind is suspicious. How do you know that? Shutra sweating. I read a book? He changes the subject. Where is it? Greed mode activate. She needs to make the clone first. 2 days. Shutra's magic sped it up. Efficiency. Calculations complete. We leave in 2 days. He is getting that shield. With that shield, he survives the throne war. Essential item. Planning phase. Cover story. Hunting stragglers. Nobody suspects a thing. Problem. The magical explosion alerted the castle. Admin inbound. He has a week wait. Carrick alerts him. Too late. They're here. Fast travel? Someone arrived way too fast. Hooded figure. Mysterious vibes. Silver hair. Wait a minute. Shutra freezes. He knows this character. It's a UR unit. She tells him to be polite. Sass detected. Formal greeting. Hood comes off. It's Daphne, the Dryad princess. Half Dryad, half demon. Rare build. Meta knowledge. She is a must-recruit ally. Green Wind loves her. Nature spirits sticking together.